Strawberries. Hi, my name's Karen. I'm the host of Thriving Talk, and today on Food Talk, we're talking all about strawberries. So let's get into this. How many of you love strawberries? It's hard to find anyone who doesn't like strawberries. Let's talk about some of the benefits. Let's talk about some of the bad things that happen around strawberries, like moldy strawberries. Ooh, we don't have to deal with moldy strawberries anymore. I will tell you about that later in our discussion. For those who are just joining us, if you see a link in the description that says click this link so that you can comment, feel free to do that. So you can comment live and then I can answer your questions live. Also, there are other links. Feel free to check those out after this broadcast. All right, so not only are strawberries super sweet and delicious, but I have a way to make sure that that goodness stays good without ever having to worry about moldy berries ever again. Does that sound good or what? Let me know in the comments if you are a strawberry lover. Okay, so food fact, just one serving of strawberries, of freeze-dried strawberries, provides more vitamin C than an orange. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into the benefits. So according to WebMD, a very reliable medical source, some of the benefits that we can get from strawberries. Oh, okay. Let me bring up some strawberries. We're going to want to see some of these delicious things. Okay, so I'm going to bring up a picture of freeze-dried strawberries. Okay, there we go. So the freeze-dried strawberries, some of the benefits, and these benefits go for all strawberries, whether they're freeze-dried or not. Okay, but it increases your HDL, which is your good cholesterol. It lowers your blood pressure. It guards against cancer, and it's packed with vitamins, fiber, and particularly high levels of antioxidants, which are good because those fight free radicals, which free radicals cause a lot of damage to our bodies. So if we can eat things that prevent damage, awesome, right? And it tastes good. So strawberries are also sodium-free, fat-free, cholesterol-free. They're low in calories and a good source of manganese and potassium. So those are some of the health benefits of strawberries. So I would say that it's probably worth having some strawberries in our diet. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be dipped in sugary chocolate or sugar, but if we incorporate the super healthy food into our diet, it will be good for us. So let's talk about some ways that you can use strawberries. So here's a picture of freeze-dried strawberries. I told you before how I can show you a way that you don't have to deal with moldy strawberries anymore. How many times have we brought strawberries or any berries home from the grocery store, and as soon as we go to open it, you see there's a whole bunch of moldy ones that you didn't see when you examined it closely at the grocery store beforehand. And it doesn't last very long in your fridge. Even if you try to wash them with apple cider vinegar to preserve them, they just don't last very long. Well, if you use freeze-dried strawberries, you don't have to worry about this anymore. Let me tell you a little bit about freeze-dried strawberries and the process that they go through. Okay, so this is just a picture of the process that Thrive Life strawberries go through versus strawberries from the grocery store. Okay, so just a quick overview. Thrive Life only picks things when they're perfectly ripe. The grocery store has to pick things before they're ripe because it takes a very long time for the food to get to the store. And if they picked it when it was ripe, it would be bad before it got to the store. So because it's picked before it's ripe, it never actually reaches its full level of nutrition. So um, already the Thrive Life berry is already way healthier. Okay, within 2 to 4 hours, actually, it's even less than that. Now, the food is washed and flash frozen, and then freeze dried. And that actually locks in the nutrients. You're not dehydrating. That's a different thing altogether. You're not adding chemicals at all. It's just a temperature change that pulls out the moisture and locks in those nutrients. And in a container, if you haven't opened it, it will be good for about 25 years, holding that nutrition, that quality, that look, everything. Once you open the can, then you have about a year before it starts to deplete. But still, that's really good. Just put the lid on, put it back in the pantry. You do not have to worry about moldy strawberries again. So let's take a little look here at the grocery store process. So on the bottom here, so they picked it before it's ripe, they transport it, it's packaged, it's transported again, distributed, transported, it gets to the grocery store, and then we wonder why it has got moldy by the time we bring it home. It's usually 15 days old before we even get it to our home. Now, the only thing healthier than Thrive Life food is food that you have picked from an organic garden and eaten within 2 or 4 days of it being picked. Otherwise, Thrive Life food quality has it hands down. Absolutely. This is super, super healthy quality food. Okay, so let's get back to the strawberry pictures because strawberries are beautiful, aren't they? Even freeze-dried strawberries, they're not shriveled. These are sliced strawberries. They're delicious. You can eat them right out of the can, or you can make some really good recipes with them. I'm going to show you some that you can make. So let's take a look at this. So this is a strawberry mango frozen yogurt made out of freeze-dried strawberries. And we have here a strawberry peach oat smoothie. One really neat thing about strawberries, freeze-dried strawberries, is when you add them to a smoothie, you get a lot more pink color, even though there's no added color, than often when you just add a strawberry from the grocery store. So if you're looking for a more pink color, freeze-dried strawberries can do the trick as well. We have next fruit salsa. So super delicious. There's so many things you can do. If you want one of these recipes or are looking for other strawberry recipes, you can go to my website, www.karennelson.thrivelife.com. Click on recipes, and they're always adding more recipes all the time. So go and check that out. And yes, that was all for the recipes that I was going to show you today. There's more on the website though. Okay, so we've talked about the health benefits. We've talked about the recipes. Let me give you a few more ideas of what you can do with this food. So you can make smoothies with it. I love smoothies. Awesome way to have this food and to get a lot of nutrients, a lot of fruit and vegetables through smoothies. And Thrive is a great way to do that because you don't have to fill up your freezer with frozen fruit and vegetables. You don't have to deal with slimy, moldy produce. It's ready whenever you need it, and it's super healthy. You can top it on top of cereal or oatmeal or put on your yogurt. I like to do that with some Greek yogurt. You can make a berry compote. So if you're not familiar with that, it's just putting berries in a liquid and like a lemonade or some kind of sweet liquid. It doesn't have to be sugary though, and reducing it on the stove until it turns almost into a sauce. And then imagine putting it on waffles or pancakes. Super, super yummy, even on ice cream. You can make a strawberry jam. You could also make a bazillion strawberry desserts. And of course, you can eat it right out of the can. So these are just some of the things you can do with freeze-dried strawberries. This is definitely an item that I stock up on for my home food supply. Definitely one worth having, even for children who might be a little leery about trying something that's freeze-dried. They will love this. If they like strawberries, they will no doubt love this. So give it a try. Another reason to have this in your home, especially right now, is because of our supply chain, because of our inflation, because of all the uncertainty in the world. Having a reliable supply of food at home in case you need it can bring you peace of mind. It's a food security. And I encourage you to consider building up your home food supply to give you peace of mind and benefit your family. Well, I hope that this has given you some insight about strawberries as we've talked about the benefits. And if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments or reach out to me. And if you want to know how to get these strawberries, of course, you can book a consultation with me. The link is above. My website to shop is above. And I can tell you the best ways to get this food because there are definitely certain sales you will want to know about. All right, well, thanks for joining me on Thriving Talk and Food Talk with Karen. And until next time, bye.